Rashad, why you didn't
Anyways,
hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey,
Struggle in
Rashad.
paradise for LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. LeBron James from Shams, Karina. Full ESPN story on LeBron James exercising his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-2026 season and what it means for his Los Angeles Lakers future. This was written by Shams, once again. Shams. I'm sorry, I always say Shams and then Shams. LeBron James picks up his $52.6 million option monitoring the Lakers' moves. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James is exercising his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-2026 season. Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul told ESPN on Sunday. Excuse me, hold on, give me a second. All right. James, the NBA's career scoring leader, wants to compete for a championship next season and potentially beyond, and will closely closely monitoring the Lakers' moves and whether the team is positioning itself this offseason to field a title contending roster, Paul said. Quote unquote, LeBron wants to contend for a championship, Paul told ESPN. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance to win it all. We are very appreciative for the partnership that we've had for the past 8 years with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka and consider the Lakers as a critical part of his career. We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage of his life and career. He wants to make every second season he has left count, and the Lakers understand that and are supportive and want the best for him. James, 40, is entering his record-setting 23rd NBA season, and he said he wants to has said he remains uncertain about whether he has one more campaign left or wants to play multiple more years. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me get right. Let me lock in. It's 2:30 in the morning. If you guys are like, he's skipping all over the place. It's 2:30 in the morning. Okay. Here we go. James, who has a no-trade clause in his contract, is 50 games away from breaking Robert Parrish's record for most career regular season games. Next season will break a tie with Vince Carter for most seasons played in the NBA history. It remains to be seen whether James will reach season number 24 or beyond. James went out to dinner in New York this past week with his wife Savannah, Miami Heat big man Kevin Love, and his wife Kate, and other confidants. And one of the dinner guests posted a snippet of the night to Instagram where James can be heard saying, "Savannah wants me to effing retire in the next year or so." As Paul laid out, it remains to be seen of how much. Dang, was that supposed to be out? He was out with some friends and someone posted it on Instagram where he said his wife wants him to retire. As Paul laid out, is this it? Where is it? Did they link to it? They didn't. As Paul laid out, it remains to be seen how much of his playing future will remain with the Lakers, despite what James has said in the past. In February 2024, the Warriors inquired about trading for James before the Lakers. Through Paul, told Golden State they were not interested. James expressed his desire to continue playing for the purple and gold. I am a Laker, and I'm happy and been very happy about being a Laker in the last 6 years, and hopefully it will stay that way, James said. A few months later, Los Angeles drafted James' eldest son, Bronny James, with the number 55 pick to set up a historic father-son tandem, then signed LeBron to a 2-year, $104 million contract extension through July 2024. Oh my goodness. James is a 4-time NBA champion, 4-time Finals MVP, and 4-time league MVP, and has made 21 All-Star games and 21 All-NBA squads. He is also the first 40-year-old to make the All-NBA team. He joined the Lakers in 2018 and led the franchise to the 2020 NBA title and 2023 Western Conference Finals. He averaged 24.4 points and 8.2 assists and 7.8 rebounds this past season, ending his record 20-year streak of averaging at least 25 points per game. Goodness gracious. He was one of 3 players to average 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists from December 30th to the end of the season, along with Nikola Jokic and Luka Dončić. James returned to on-court basketball activity this week after suffering a sprained MCL in this left knee in Game 5 of the Lakers' first-round exit to the Minnesota Timberwolves. James averaged 25.4 points, 9 rebounds, and 5.6 assists, 2 steals, and 1.8 blocks in 40.8 minutes per game against the Timberwolves. Following the loss to Minnesota, he spoke openly about the disappointment of not having a chance to compete for a fifth title. Every season that I did not make it to the finals or did not win the championship has been a disappointment, James said. So it'd be the same for me. It'd be the same off season of disappointment and unfulfillment. Having an opportunity to play longer and give yourself an opportunity to play for the Larry O'Brien Trophy, nothing changes for me. James was asked about the Lakers' glaring need to add a center after coach J.J. Redick went away from starting big man Jackson Hayes and finished the Minnesota series with a small ball lineup and refrained from expounding on the subject. James said he should keep his thoughts to himself, referring to the Lakers trade of Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks on February 1st, just 9 days after Davis told ESPN, "I think we need another big." No comment, James said. I never said that because my guy said what he needed and he was going the following week, so I got no comment. The Lakers are pursuing a center via free agency or trade, while forward Dorian Finney-Smith declined his player option on Sunday's Sources said. ESPN's Dave McMenamin or contributed to this report. So yeah, Dave probably wrote a lot of it because he's a writer, and Shams is more of a breaking news. But anyways, there's that. I remember when the Luka trade happened, and I was like, I don't know why everybody's celebrating. Everybody was just celebrating like it was an instant championship, and it was this and it was that, and I was like, there's a reason why Dallas traded Luka Dončić. There's a reason. He's out of shape. In the finals, he was a revolving door. And some of the biggest, and no, not some of the biggest games of his career, the biggest series of his career, he was a revolving door. His defensive issues glared on the brightest light. Um, all of the issues that he had throughout the season, throughout his entire career, the entire world saw in that final series. Is he cold offensively? 100%. Is he unstoppable offensively? 100%. Does he throw temper tantrums? Yes, he does. Does he get a little dribble the air out the ball sometimes on some possessions? 100%. Is he ball dominant? Yes, 100%. Is he a magician with the ball? Yes. Does he make good things happen with the ball that nobody else can? Yes. But should people automatically throw him in a championship and say, "Oh, the Lakers gonna run it for the next 20 years"? No, 100% no. And then plus the tandem of Bron and Luka. Okay, Bron was 40. Bron is 40. He's still 40. He's about to be 41 this season. Bron is 40. The Lakers were kind of on a decline. They were starting to figure it out a little bit, maybe with this AD thing, and then it was like they traded him. They traded AD, and thank goodness they had a winning streak at the end of the regular season, but it didn't matter much when they got into the playoffs. Ran into Ant-Man. It didn't matter much at that point. But I say all of this to say I wasn't as excited as everybody else was with Luka getting traded to the Lakers and just thinking that, oh, the Lakers have this for the next 20 years. I do think that them making the trade for trading one of LeBron's best friends, AD, for a young superstar and one of the faces of the league, one of the young faces of the league of the next generation and things of that sort, or the current generation, I guess you could say. That was telling LeBron, like, yo, we are planning for a future past you. We are planning for a future after you. And we will get rid of some of your guys and your pieces to do so because your guys and your people aren't working. And he said, well, dang, I just wanted a center, Mark Williams. Like, I thought that's what we were doing. And they were like, nah, little twin, we ain't doing that. So I think the Lakers have made it apparent that they aren't going to just bow down to LeBron anymore. It seemed like they were kind of almost fed up with LeBron for a second. Like, you want AD, we got AD. You wanted Bronny on a team, we got Bronny on the team. You wanted this person, we got this person. You wanted a wing. You wanted a younger star. You wanted more youth on the wings for you. I got Rui Hachimura. We got Austin Reeves. We developed Austin Reeves. We got you Alex Caruso. We couldn't hold on to Caruso, but we got him for you for a little bit. We got Rajon Rondo. We got Carmelo Anthony. We got Dwight Howard. Whatever you needed, we have provided for you. and we got one championship out of it. The past few years have been exits. You're getting older. At some point, you keep teasing retirement. We can't let you hold this franchise hostage. This fan base is hungry for a championship, just like you say you're hungry for a championship, while under the same breath you say championships don't matter. SSB is in the building. What's up, SSB? Um, man, I can't call it. The main thing, bro, with this situation, dog, I'm thinking it's just like it blew up. It just blew up. LeBron James and the Lakers, it just blew up in his face. Holding on so long. LeBron moving the way he's moved his entire career, or moving like, I know I'm LeBron James. I know I'm bigger than the NBA, or I know I'm as big as the NBA. I know I'm bigger than the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like SSB said LeBron from his standpoint should take the money. 100%. Like if you're 40 years old and you're on your way out and you want to get as much money as possible, take the money. Because to be honest, you could say, because here's one thing, right? You can say, dang, LeBron, if you want to build a championship, take a pay cut. Decline the option, take a pay cut so they can sign some more guys. At the other time, it's like LeBron, for what he brings, the value he brings to not only the Los Angeles Lakers, but the NBA, is way beyond $52 million. So he's technically underpaid, right? So if he's underpaid, why not take every penny that you can legally take from the NBA, especially if this is like darn near his last, you know what I'm saying, his last contract. So I'll say all of this to say the Lakers thing blew up. I feel like LeBron held on a little too long. No. LeBron didn't hold on too long. I think the Lakers might have held on a little too long with Bron. They probably should have. When people were like, after the AD trade, when people were like, are they going to trade LeBron? I guess they wanted LeBron to show Luka the ropes and be a mentor and play alongside him for half a season. They did it. It happened. We saw what they lost. Okay. LeBron got a podcast episode out of it. Let's move on. Let's flush it. Move on to the next thing. So if I'm the Lakers, I'm looking to trade LeBron. I'm looking to trade LeBron, bro. You only got one more, maybe 2 seasons of LeBron left. If you're building for the future, go ahead and trade LeBron, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now, DeAndre Ayton is not gonna get you a championship. DeAndre Ayton is not the missing piece between the current Lakers roster and a Lakers roster that can win a championship, bro. So go ahead, cut your losses, trade LeBron right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're only gonna have him for a maximum 2 more years. So go ahead, get some value out of it. If you're not gonna win the championship either way, since Kobe left, the Lakers haven't had a proper rebuild. That's because them jokers, well, I wouldn't say them jokers, they tried to rebuild. It was LeBron that decided to sign to the Lakers. And I guess at that point in time, LeBron, kind of wherever he was going, he was winning titles. When LeBron James calls you and say, I want to play for you, you listen. So, I mean, LeBron kind of messed up the rebuild. Other than Luka right now, the rest of the roster is barely average. 100%. That's what I said. And you know what I was told? Who cares? They got Luka Dončić. I said, okay, bro. How many times in Dallas these past years, especially his first couple years, Luka has no help. Luka don't have no help. He's got he don't have no help. Anthony Irwin, a writer for the Lakers, longtime writer for the Lakers, he said, I will say one thing that I find pretty funny is Lakers fans being annoyed that LeBron isn't making it known that he's been frustrated with the front office. They've also been frustrated with it's funny. That is funny. Um yeah. Okay. But yeah, the Lakers were rebuilding. At the end of Kobe's reign, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, D'Angelo Russell, and then now you bring in Lonzo Ball. Like they had it. They had it, bro. But then it kind of just blew up when LeBron came in. He blew it up, trade these young guys for some old guys. They got some old guys. It paid off for them. They won a championship with the old crew. Then they got even older, bringing in Carmelo the next season, and it just never worked after that. Um, but yeah, what Anthony Irwin is saying is true right there. And then Dunk Central, they had this video of this guy Kevin Gray Sports saying the Dallas Mavericks are a team to keep an eye out on if LeBron requests a trade. Obviously, Golden State is a team that's been linked to LeBron for like the past 2-3 years. So, bro, I don't know. Like the thought of trading LeBron James doesn't sound right. It doesn't. It sounds like unrealistic. Even when Luka got traded, it was like, oh snap, Luka, you can't trade someone like that. And then Luka got traded, but that's still not LeBron. Like LeBron is the NBA, bro. He darn near like McDonald's, bro. um, Golden State has nobody. Like they don't have anybody, bro. Like you gonna trade Jonathan Kuminga and a sign and trade for LeBron James? You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna trade? They don't even have Grimes anymore in Dallas. Who do you have as a young wing, exciting wing that comes off the bench for Dallas? Hold on, let me look at the Dallas Mavericks roster, bro. Because he's probably saying it in this video. He's like, "Oh, you could put together a package for so 30 years." Let me see. What is the Dallas Mavericks roster, bro? Players. So, Max Christie. So you gonna trade Max Christie back to the Lakers for Bron? Low key, maybe one of the teams in the East. Who could put together a package for LeBron? And what is it like? What is? I feel like I don't know, bro. Do you really put together a stack package like Houston gave away their future for a rental of KD, who's going to be there for a max of like what 2-3 years? Do you really put your all into that? I don't see one player on here that I'm like, yo, this could be a good young piece for LeBron James. No, not a single one. Respectfully, dog. Maybe Cooper Flag. And they ain't doing that. I can see the Cavs or the Knicks. I think the Cavs, but see, they just got rid of Okoro. But maybe, what'd you say? Would you give up? See, would you give up one of them bigs? Would you give up one of the bigs for LeBron James? Okay, so you giving up Garland and Jared Allen? That's a nice package. Hey, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. SSB, you giving up Garland and Jared Allen for LeBron James and figure out the rest, picks, money. I'm doing that if I'm the Lakers, bro. I'm doing that if I'm the Lakers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Knicks, Knicks can't give me no package. I feel like Cat. What you gonna do? Have a team of Cat and Luka? Oh, that's not that bad. I forgot they still got Luka. So Garland, Allen, and maybe Hunter and a couple picks. That's a good package, bro, for a 2-year rental of LeBron. But see, hold on. Here's the thing. I don't think Cleveland gonna do that because fans, they keep asking. They were like, fans, are you open to LeBron ending his career here? And they said, I love Bron. Thank you for the championship, but no, they love the progress they're making right now. Once again, like with the Lakers, excuse me, they feel like LeBron, if he comes back into a budding situation where they're figuring it out and winning together, he's gonna ruin that. That's what Cavs fans feel like. They've been saying that for the past couple of years. But I think out of all the teams in the league, Cleveland can give you the best package. Cleveland can give you a good package. Um, I don't know what the Knicks give you. Cat, other than Cat, like that's the only person I'm thinking of, unless you trade Brunson from, and I don't see why you would trade your franchise for LeBron James for a year. So okay, the Knicks can go Mikal Bridges and Cat. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Um, who would go? But Golden State has nobody. They have nobody, bro. Like I'm not taking Jimmy Butler for LeBron freaking James, dog. Like LeBron has a free agent. As a free agent on the Cavs would be so stupid. LeBron as a free agent on the Cavs would be so stupid. Oh, LeBron coming back to the Cavs. But yeah. Let me watch this.
As for where could LeBron go, I think it's a little bit too early for that. I don't think we're at the point of him asking out, but if he does, I assume there will be a list. And in terms of in terms of teams that would make sense, I came up with 4: Dallas, Cleveland, New York, and Golden State, in no particular order. But I will say that there's been some LeBron and Dallas buzz going on a couple of years now. Remember in the summer of 2023, right after Dallas had traded for Kyrie, there was that rumor out there that LeBron was going to go to Dallas on a vet minimum contract and team up with Draymond, and it was going to be Luka, Kyrie, LeBron, and Draymond. And that, of course, did not happen. But there has been some buzz, I will say, in the general NBA ether over the last
Facts, SSB. Those are the exact teams we just brought up.
week or two with LeBron and Dallas. And if you just look,
Yo, I'm not trading Cooper Flag for LeBron James, bro. As crazy as that sounds, like 2-3 years ago, that would have sounded crazy. Like, yo, there's this white kid from Maine. I'm not trading him for LeBron. Like, that sounds insane. But I'm not trading. Nah, bro. You get 20 years of Cooper Flag and 2 years of LeBron James. What you want? But nah, I just don't like AD, Kyrie, Brian. Like, see, I know Chris Paul said, I'm staying on the West Coast. I'm staying in LA. Chris Paul, in that case, Klay Thompson on the team as well. Chris Paul has to sign. One last dance for Dallas, bro. One last dance for Dallas. We getting Chris Paul, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. The unction going to Dallas, Texas this season. You know what I'm saying? Bring your cowboy hats. Hey, rest in peace, Mo 3. LeBron stuck in LA. Stuck in LA. Lakers being ran into the ground. It's not looking good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's finish the video.
look at the situation, they have AD, they have Kyrie, they have Jason Kidd, who LeBron played
Jason Kidd want to go to the Knicks
with in with Team USA, and then also played under with the Lakers. Kidd was an assistant on that 2020 title team, and LeBron loved being coached by him. They also have Nico Harrison, which as funny as that is to sub, he is a former Nike guy, and LeBron is Mr. Nike. So I think LeBron is going to stay in LA. I think that's the way this ultimately plays out. And I mean, we've done this song and dance before with him before, right? And we've seen him apply pressure through the media, through statements. This does feel a little bit different than that, but I think he stays. But if he does ask out, if it gets to that point, if the disaster scenario for the Lakers plays out where DFS leaves, they strike out in free agency in terms of an impact player, they don't make a trade or two, and LeBron is unhappy with the roster and wants out, I would say keep an eye on Dallas. That's all I'm going to say. With that, I think that's a team that would be on his list and in play.
Dallas has no other assets, bro, other than Cooper Flag, dog. I just, if that happens, bro, I would genuinely be like, bro, what the heck? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, they might just burn Nico Harrison. Nico, I'm about to say Nico Harrison, right? Is Nico's last name Harrison? It is. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I was hesitant on that. They would literally burn Nico Harrison's house to the ground. In GTA, of course, YouTube. In GTA. But that, I don't know. This is just insane to me. I want to look at some more of the transactions going on right now.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.